students, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to understand business research method in very easy language. So these topics are super duper easy and important for MBA and AKTU exams. So watch the video till the end and don't forget to share, like and subscribe the channel. So let's start unit 4. So in this unit 4 we will cover population, sample and sampling, characteristics of good sample, probability sampling, non-probability sampling, probability versus non-probability. So what is probability sampling? Let's understand what is population first. So population is an entire group and sample is a small part of population. Okay, let's understand with the help of an example. All MBA students are population and 50 MBA students is a sample. चलो एक रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल से समझते हैं. एक वाटरमेलन हो, पूरा होल वाटरमेलन है, वो है पॉपुलेशन. उसका जो स्मॉल पीस हम निकालेंगे उसको हम सैम्पल कहेंगे. सो लेट्स मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. प्रोबेबिलिटी सैम्पलिंग. So probability sampling means every member has equal chance of selection. There are mainly 4 types of probability sampling. First one is simple random sampling. Second one is systematic. Third one is stratified. And fourth one is cluster sampling. Let us understand this one by one. So first one is simple random sampling. So simple random sampling means every member has an equal chance of selection. Means for example, picking names from a lottery box. Second one is systematic sampling. Systematic sampling means selection is done at regular intervals. For example, selecting every 5th customer entering a shop. हम randomly select करेंगे. Selecting every 5th कस्टमर एंटरिंग अ शॉप. हर जो 5वें नंबर पे एक व्यक्ति आएगा कस्टमर शॉप के अंदर, हम उससे सेलेक्ट करेंगे. थर्ड वन इज स्ट्रेटिफाइड सैम्पलिंग. पॉपुलेशन इज डिवाइडेड इनटू ग्रुप्स, मींस समूह. देन सैम्पल्स आर सेलेक्टेड फ्रॉम ईच ग्रुप्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, सेलेक्टिंग स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम BBA, MBA एंड BCA सेपरेटली. दिस इज नोन एज स्ट्रेटिफाइड सैम्पलिंग. फोर्थ वन इज क्लस्टर सैम्पलिंग. Cluster sampling means population is divided into clusters and one or more clusters are selected randomly. For example, selecting one school from a city and serving all students there. Now let's moving forward to non-probability sampling. Non-probability sampling क्या होता है? Non-probability sampling में हर व्यक्ति के चुने जाने की समान संभावना नहीं होती. Means every member does not have an equal chance of selection. इसके फीचर्स होते हैं, ये easy and quick होता है, इसकी लो कॉस्ट होती है, may contain bias. For example, surveying only nearby people. इसके भी 4 टाइप्स होते हैं. First one is convenience sampling. Samples are selected based on convenience. For example, surveying friends and classmates. Judgment sampling. In judgment sampling, researchers select sample based on personal judgment. For example, choosing experienced employees for feedback is known as judgment sampling. Third one is quota sampling. In quota sampling, samples are selected according to fixed quotas. For example, selecting 50 male and 50 female respondents. Fourth one is snowball sampling. Most important, this has come in 2 mark question also. It means existing participants help identify new participants. For example, research on drug addicts or rare groups. So, in probability sampling, random selection with equal chance, and in non-probability sampling, selection based on convenience or judgment. So let's moving forward to the next unit, unit 5. data analysis. In this unit, we will cover the editing, coding and tabulation, bar chart, pie chart and histogram, hypothesis and types, ANOVA, report writing process. So let's do these topics. First one is hypothesis testing. Let's do the editing first. Editing means checking errors. Coding means giving symbols, numbers of data. And tabulation means arranging data in tables. And let's do the hypothesis testing. In hypothesis testing, used to test assumptions. It's two types. It is of two type, null hypothesis H0 जिसे हम H0 से डिनोट करेंगे, एंड सेकेंड वन इज़ ऑल्टरनेटिव हाइपोथेसिस जिसे हम H1 से डिनोट करेंगे. इट इज़ बेसिकली यूज फॉर टेस्टिंग assumptions. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, advertisement increases sales. Next one is ANOVA, analysis of variance. It compares means of multiple groups. कई समूह के एवरेज की तुलना करता है, उसे हम ANOVA बोलते हैं. इट इज़ ऑल्सो ऑफ टू टाइप्स, वन वे ANOVA एंड टू वे ANOVA. For example, comparing performance of students from different sections. Let's moving forward to the next topic, report writing. Report writing. A report is a formal document that presents information clearly and systematically. It is a process of presenting research findings, facts, or information in a systematic and organized form. First one is introduction. It explains the background and purpose. Means टॉपिक का परिचय और उद्देश्य बताया जाता है इंट्रोडक्शन में. Objectives. States the aim of research. Next one is methodology. Explain methods used for data collection. Next one is finding and suggestions. It presents results and observations. Next one is conclusion. Last. It summarizes the reports. And these are the most expected questions for 2026. Explain research process, difference between qualitative and quantitative research, explain sampling methods, explain scaling techniques, explain ANOVA with examples. Comment below if you want the explanation of the most important and expected questions for this exam questions 2026. Thank you for watching.